So hello and welcome to part 3 of the ongoing AS and A-level Python series, and in this episode we are going to be looking at variables. So variables basically are just a named memory location, right? So we might as well write that in a comment. Variables are a named memory location. Alright, so variables and constants, basically they are the same thing, but the only difference is that constants, the value is going to remain the same, is it? So variable declaration in Python looks something like this. So you have let's look at variable declaration, and so you declare a variable like this. Maybe say you wanted to declare a variable called username, right? This is how you go about it, and you can put a default value of maybe just an empty string basically. So having done this, we've actually declared a variable called what? Called a username, is it? Maybe let's actually declare another value called another variable called message, and we can come inside of message and say hello world, and then we simply want to print message. Then we are done. You just press play and you realize that we get the words what? Hello world down there in the console. So that's the whole idea of variables. So the reason why we call them variables is that we can change the value as and when needed. So maybe I can come then here and say message is now going to be Python is super fun, right? Then if I then come and print message right here, I should get that particular text printed down in the console. So you see, if it first says hello world, then the next time around it says Python is what? Is super fun. So that's how variables work in Python, and basically in any programming language really. Yeah. Then maybe another thing that I should mention is also that you can also declare something that's called a constant. And like I said, if you remember in the introductory episode of this series, we say that Python is a dynamically typed language. So it means that for variables and constants, you don't need to specify their type, right? So the convention for naming a constant is you simply have to type the name of the constant in capital letters, then you pass the value just like that, and that's how you define a constant. So maybe you wanted to print the value of that particular constant multiplied by maybe say 56. You simply do that. Then if you run this script, you should just get your what? You should get your answer, or you should get your value calculated right there. So that's the essence of variables and constants in Python. I think that's just about it for this tutorial. I'll see you in the next one.